I mean, seriously. Somebody makes you nervous. I mean, you're going to go, and somebody's, oh, we're putting this on YouTube. Are you going to go YouTube it and sit there and go, hey, everybody, come look at this. Want to be really nervous? Let's watch this guy. No. But you're not creating moments. Or here's what happens, and this is it. Thank Jesus for this. Every one of us probably in this building has a moment. It's a gift from God. One of those songs that's magical. And the truth is, if you had one song to sing at a competition or a thing or whatever, that's the song because you know it works. But I'm telling you right now, with some education, with some vision, with some brooding and the right rehearsal, inside your songs, all your songs, or almost all your songs, are moments. And here's the problem. You know they're there. You're like, golly, this song is my testimony. You're up here just crying. And the audience is not into it. 7 people might get it. You know, you've got this cool, really great vocal thing going on, but because you're delivering it wrong, no one knows it's a great vocal thing. Guitar player's got this cool riff he's doing, and the only person that knows it's cool is him. Amy likes when I say this. I don't know what else to use. It's musical masturbation. It is. You're getting off and nobody else is. Oh, come on. Get those cards and letters. Send them to IndieHeaven.com.
I'll kill you. I told you not to do that again.
But is my point made? No. The idea is to connect with people. So the second reason people go to an event is to experience moments, not hear songs, not hear a voice. Third reason people go, and you have a leg up on almost everyone else in the music industry, is they want their lives changed. They want their lives changed. Now, understand this. Not one person comes into the venue, church, wherever you play, venue, youth group, club, whatever, sits down and goes, okay, capture and engage me, create some moments, and darn it, change my life. No one does that. But it's unconscious. It's expectations. It's hope. And I'm telling you right now, you do these things, you will make a fan. You will not just sell a CD. I'll give you a perfect example. A group that I've worked with for 19 years. Anybody here go to Winter Jam this year? Do you know how many people got saved at Winter Jam this year? 67,000. Every tour is going into the pooper, and Winter Jam just keeps on growing. Why do you think? Because people are going, you got to come to this thing. Why? Because the bands are awesome. Now, their analogy is wrong. The bands are awesome. Well, no, the bands are good too. But it's because their life was changed, and they're dragging people to it. Moments were created, and it was entertaining. All the above. Band I worked with for 19 years is the one that does that one. It's New Song. Haven't had a hit. Now understand this. They've had 19 #1 songs in Christian music. Won many doves. Nominated for Grammy. And you guys remember the goofy Christmas song they did, Christmas Shoes. Made 3 movies. They should be dead. Now listen. According to the industry. Dead, buried, gone. Yet they have the biggest tour in Christian music. What's wrong with this picture? They've done it the right way. So, does your music capture and engage? No. Gauge the audience. Of course it captures and engages you. It's you. Woo! Are you creating moments? And I don't mean one. You're doing 7 songs. Do you have 5 moments in your show? And they should not all be the same moments. It's like a great meal. After a while, I don't care how many bites of the best steak in the world. You go to Ruth Chris and there's 7 bites. But after 7 bites, you still want to do what? Give me that salad, a drink. It's got to go away from it to come back to it. So, let's talk about, so that's the first thing. You need to understand your audience. That's it. You want to have a successful ministry? Understand your audience, meet their needs, no, dare I say, exceed their needs. Oh, good. Well, I have 30 hours of this material, and I'm trying to cram it into 22 minutes. Just line up, I'll lay hands on you. So we need to understand our audience. The second thing we need to do is love our audience. You're like, la-di-da, yeah, I get that. We're supposed to do that. But what is love? Love's the attitude of wanting to give anything you can for the benefit of each individual in the audience. So what keeps us from loving our audience? Only one thing. It's not hate. It's self-consciousness. Self-consciousness. Adam and Eve. Do you realize they were running around? I'm not a theologian, and I think you guys have figured that out by now. They're running around, I don't know, it was 2 weeks, 2 years, 200 years, 2,000 years. I don't know the garden, but I know they're running around in the garden and they were naked. And they did not know they were naked. Until when? They took of the fruit and became self-conscious. So they were preoccupied with who? Themselves. Now, I'm assuming you guys aren't standing on stage going, "Oh, I'm naked." I mean, it's unique ministry, but here's what we are doing. We're going, okay, how do I sound? Oh, well, the guitar player's out there in the 3rd row. Oh, what about the pastor? How do I smell? I can't hear the monitors. We're preoccupied with? Exactly. Big mistake. Big mistake. How are we going to love people if we're preoccupied with ourselves? So there's a whole process of getting yourself even prepared before you walk out on stage to when you hit the stage. And the temptation, when you look at somebody, I teach a thing called one-on-one communication. And the idea is to come over here, hit somebody in the back, zone communication, and you see that person, and that person, whether it's real or not real, depending on our security or insecurity, goes, looks away. So we're thinking, no, they don't like us. So in 1 second, we're like tempted to go, yeah, what am I thinking? Okay, I'm stupid. So we go back into ourselves. So, I don't think I have time to tell my story. I will. So I had this problem. I was touring in 1900 with a group, and I had this problem. I was nervous all the time. Anyone get nervous? Stage fright. Yeah. And I started this tour. We were doing 550 dates in this tour. And I was 30 dates into this. Now here, you gotta understand me. I'm just like you. God's given me a vision. I've worked my butt off. It was the day of excess. I had actually 8 15, I was a bass player, 8 15-inch cabinets on stage. For you bass players, you know what I'm talking about. You're in the pocket, you know, hair standing on end. But 550 shows, I'm 30 dates into the tour, and I started the tour, I had a 34-inch waist. 30 dates into the tour, I'm down to 31 inches. Why am I down to 31 inches? Because I'm nervous all the time. It's not like I'm playing a gig every 2 or 3 weeks.